Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in a new area. We're here in Tel Mithryn, the giant mushroom on Solstheim that houses a wizard. Last episode we did do a couple things here. We healed the house and my companions killed an Ash Guardian that was attacking, and in between episodes I did look around to see where that thing was, where it could have died at, but I don't see it anywhere, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But we gotta go talk to the guy and tell him that the Ash Guardian is taken care of. So let us go and do that. There's a good bit of stuff to do here at Tel Mithryn. Some of it you need 40 conjuration for, which ours is at 21, and some of it you need 40 destruction for, and ours is at 26, so we might not be able to do those, but everything else we should be able to do. Oh, where's the guy? Here's the guy.
Have you destroyed the Ash Guardian yet? Master Neloth will kill me, or worse, if he finds out.
Oh yeah, it's destroyed.
What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I don't have any gold to pay you with, but I can give you the staff.
We got a staff of ice spikes. What went wrong with the spell?
Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a heart stone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heart stone, it attacks anything in sight.
Okay. He's a follower now, I guess, so that's cool.
All right, then.
Let's talk to the man of the hour.
Now that my tower is healed, I can finish some of my more delicate experiments.
Master
Did you show
Neloth.
those soul gems like I asked you?
Yes, Master. Although the Grand Soul Gem only has a common soul in it.
Idiot! Those are hard to find. Next time, don't fill it at all if you can't do it properly.
Oh, you told him, sir.
I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while.
Yeah, I hear you know where to find black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? What could you know of them?
Well, they have something to do with Hermaeus Mora. I've dealt with him. I've read the Ogma Infinium.
Have you? The actual Ogma Infinium? That's I've searched for it myself for many years, without success. Well then, you should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with. But he is subtler than most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. You seem to have escaped the fate of many who find themselves ensnared forever by the lore of his secrets. Or perhaps not.
Look, the black books have something to do with him, right?
You didn't know? I thought it was obvious. Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
Okay, well, I found one. I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I have to know what Miraak knows if I want to stop him.
Miraak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Yes, you may have noticed he's trying to return.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced.
Do you know where I can find another book?
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
You have a black book?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Miraak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
So why won't the book you have here help me?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island. And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Miraak's power derives from it.
Do you know where to find this black book? The one connected with Miraak?
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
The Dwemer? What do they have to do with this?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nechardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us, together, will be able to get at the book. To Nechardak, then. Follow me.
Okay, so it looks like he's not gonna let us do anything else here until we do this next main quest. That being said, he did say that he has a black book here. And if I can find where it is, then ideally we should be able to knock that out, right? Is it in there? I don't see it in there. I know he does actually have a black book here that we can read. I just can't remember where it is. Which is kind of troublesome. And it turns out that we can't even do that yet, because it is in this room, supposedly. I think that's it, on the enchanting table right there. And we gotta do a side quest to get into that room, and that side quest will not be available while we're doing this main quest. So, I guess we're not really doing anything else here. We gotta go do this side quest now. Or not side quest, this main quest. We gotta go to Nechardak with old Neloth here. We can follow him there. It's not too far. It's literally just north of here on the water. It is a Dwemer Ruin. We haven't been into one of these in a while. So it might be a nice change of pace. And yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. We're just kind of following him there. I want to follow him there and go with him just in case he does have any kind of dialogue as we go. There's a guy there. You know, there's something else that we haven't seen yet while walking around here. I should probably visit it at some point. The giant silt strider. So, silt striders were basically like the carriages in Morrowind. So, like in Skyrim, you can walk up to a carriage and ask the guy, like, hey, can you take me to this other city? In Morrowind, you would walk up to this giant, ungodly eldritch horror called a silt strider. And that would take you to a different city. And there is one left here in Solstheim. The last living silt strider in Solstheim. I'm pretty sure there's more. There's more in Morrowind itself, but I don't know. It's an interesting sight, and I definitely want to show it at least. Had a little ash spawn attack there, nothing too dangerous. We got Neloth here, and he's probably as strong as Serana is, honestly. And he's essential, so we don't have to worry about him dying. Very nice. I mentioned it last time, the Telvanni are one of the great houses of Morrowind. So like you have the Redoran, which is basically the house in charge right now.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia.
The Redoran run Ravenrock.
I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
But I feel like the Telvanni are the most powerful house. They're just a bunch of old wizard dudes that have all sorts of forbidden magical knowledge and are extremely powerful because of it. Don't think we have friends up here. So if I could snag a sneak attack on one of these guys, like that. And here come the rest of them. That was a miss. Alright, let's start pushing our way up here. Whoops.
I heard something.
We got chitin armor here, which is nice. Too bad I don't need it. Yeah, just gonna take out this lord from way over here. Am I even hitting him? I don't think I'm even hitting him from over here, which is a little disappointing. Oh yeah, you're not even helping, dude. Oh yeah, Victorious, you did so much work there. You're the reason we won. There was a guy up here. I think Serana killed him, but I don't see the body. Some of these bodies, if they fell into the water, they might be a little hard to track down. Here's a body right here.
He's got you up. As she says, lying tramp.
Okay, let's go over to where that lord was. Gotta go around this way. I don't think there's a whole lot of treasure outside. I do want whatever drops this guy has. Are you kidding me, dude?
Did he listen?
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
The Dwemer of Nechardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just inside.
The book is just inside. There totally won't be a massive dungeon in order to get to it, right?
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could. No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, That's easier said than done. This way to the boilers.
Button. It doesn't do anything. We gotta restore the steam supply.
Follow me.
No, I'll go alone. You follow me, old man. No, I guess I'll follow him, just in case he has dialogue. Is he gonna move now, or... Okay, there he goes. So yeah, it can't be as easy as just walking in and grabbing the book. Of course not. You gotta do a whole dungeon here. Little sneaky hidden chest here. I don't know where the sweet spot is. Oh, that's close. It must be pretty close to the center. A little more? No, a little less. Come on, bro. Okay. Now we can get back to following him.
The city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering, now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, I only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protective case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
Okay, so that's the general gist here. Gist, however you pronounce it. Raise and lower the water. Get 5 cubes total.
This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain.
Yes, totally.
Or that the Dwemer servitors continue to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance. 3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
Stick the cube in. It unseals the door, and we get to keep the cube with us for this one as we head into the workshop. And right away, we get a second cube. We now have 2.
I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Huh?
Uh-oh, we got an enemy already.
Fire! Storm! And ice! So you chose to stay?
I guess there's another one. In general, this should be a pretty easy dungeon, because we have us, Serana, Skeo, and we have Neloth during this, so it's not like we're low on companions. Is he already walking down this way? He is.
These must be the great workshops of Nachardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here. It looks like we'll need to lower the water level to make any more progress.
Alright, so we got 2 control pedestals here.
Ah, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get to that next cube.
Who's there?
I feel like, what's gonna happen if we use both these cubes here? Is it gonna, like, completely drain out, or... I should probably help him down there. Or they can just deal with everything, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there was really a point to putting both the cubes down there. We might need to come back for one of them, maybe. Who knows? We aren't getting up there. This might be a return path. Let's see, loot all of these. Yeah, I think we might need to go back for that cube right now. I feel like there were 2 spiders. Yeah, one right here.
I knew I heard something.
Little Centaurian here tried to kill us. Didn't make it very far. Had a spider friend. Didn't help too much. Okay, yeah, let's go get one of those cubes back. Don't really need both of them up here, since the water only drains so much. I'm pretty sure all this one does is mess with this bridge, yeah. Which... sure, I guess. I mean, we get the cube back anyway, so... Oh, we might have needed to do that to raise this. I don't know. But nonetheless, we can proceed on from this room. I don't think there's too much point of me just crouching around here. Because most of the enemies are inside the walls anyway, you know? You're just waiting for me to pass, so I won't really get a sneak attack on them. A little more, a little less. There we go. We got dwarven armor on the shelf there, not too important. Surprised no enemies have come out of any of those. Probably after I grab this. A second cube, turn around. Yep.
Where'd you
You're gonna get me on the return trip.
done and
Unfortunately, each we retrieve shuts down the corresponding pumps, raising the water. We'll have to be careful.
Okay, so that's the point of the second cube thing up there. Because now that we've grabbed that cube, we need to come back over here and place down another cube just to lower the water level back down. I want what you have. Oh, and I fell. So let's check our local map here. He said there were 3 of them down here. Yeah, there's one more there. I don't think that one's actually... So we've gotten 2 of them here. Okay, there's a thing around the corner. How do I lower this down? Because that looks like the next thing. Or the next area to go to. Should I get the other cubes? Should I just bring all the cubes here? He's waiting over here like this is the way to go. But this was a dead end.
Let's see where this leads.
Oh, I get it. I get it. We need the water level raised. So we need to take one of these. That way the water floods in.
There's a passage up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
We actually need to raise it even more. So we need to take this one as well.
With the water level this high, we can
And now we can just swim over.
Up the passage and reach the other side.
And now we're in that room that we couldn't get to. That is a new enemy up here, up there, for this DLC. It is a Ballista Master. And you probably want to focus on those if you can. Because I don't know if you noticed that one hit it did to me. They are pretty strong. Yep, I figured you were a thing too. Probably should have waited till I dealt with the other enemies first. Since now it's just me fighting you. And there we go. Ballista Master was taken out probably by Neloth, if I had to guess. So he's definitely pulling his weight. And there's our cube there. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab it. We still have to explore over here.
Very good. By my count, we've found a total of 4 cubes. Assuming you haven't dropped any.
What? Oh, there's another Ballista Master.
That'll teach you.
I want that loot. Why is it all white? That's... It's suddenly gone from dwarven to bone. Weird. Okay, now we put a cube here. It comes with us, and we can go across back into the main room, because we got all 3 of the ones that we needed here. Now we put 2 of these in here to lower the water even further, and we have some new areas to go to down here. Oh, we got some friends behind us. I didn't realize I could get bolts from these guys. That is actually super useful. Have I been able to get them from the other ones? I've just been ignoring them? Oof. Well, I know to keep my eye out now. Okay. So this is the boiler area, but we want to go down even further. Not quite all the way to the bottom yet. But I think there's a little bit of treasure here, yep.
Done and done.
Decent stuff. We have another control pedestal here. And that should rate or lower the water all the way down to the bottom, right? Pretty damn close. This will open that, get us to another chest. It's pretty good. Alright. Just gotta take a look around here for any kind of loots. I think Neloth's fighting something somewhere. I don't know where, though. We'll probably come across him. Yeah, I actually have no idea where he is. Because now we're back up here. Oh, he's over there. We've gotten everything from that very bottom area now. So, I didn't think I would make that jump, but I did. Let's go ahead and take this cube back. And the other side there should stay above the water enough for us. So now we can go into this next area with 2 cubes. So we started with 1. Then we got 3 more. So we have 4 total. We need 2 more from this area, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, no, this is the last cube.
It won't require more swimming around in this filth.
Oh, it probably will,
I guess
Neloth.
that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? You'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
Oh, I don't want to talk to Skeo. I want to talk to Serana. Make her carry some
Anything
stuff.
good?
I've been getting some heavy stuff. Like, her inventory is full now. Okay, he says we need to get all 3 of these bridges down. These are the one-use things, right? Oh. I think I see the problem. But I did it.
That's it.
That was hard.
Anything else? Quickly now.
That was very hard. I don't know how I did that.
No match for mine.
With all the explosions, I really have no idea what's going on in combat.
By the fires of Red Mountain.
Oh, there's another one. There's like 3 different musics playing at the same time right now. Are we done? I think we're done. I'm tempted to jump into the water to see if there's a chest or something down there. But I also really don't want to swim around right now. Okay, will this lower the water? I think it will.
I have an idea. I'll wait here and retrieve this cube once you find the last one we need. Good luck.
Oh, yay. Way to, stay out of any danger at all, Neloth. Alright, we're going solo for this one, and by solo, I mean us, Serana, and Scaelang. Oh, there is a chest over here. I'm glad I checked. Alright, let's just drop down. I don't know what those are in the ground right there. Probably not important. Looks like we're going through this way. Oh no, how will I get across here? That was hard. Okay, that was the last cube we need. Take a look around for any treasure. There's one here. We're getting some good stall rim armor. Oh my god, this whole thing is flooding. So much for not wanting to swim, am I right?
Do you have the cube? Good, good. Then I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
Oh, you're gonna flood this entire chamber, dude.
Watch out. The water's rising even higher with both pumps shut down.
Yeah, you're flooding our exit here. Whatever.
That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work.
Like I always do, Neloth, like I always do. Real quick, because I'm a stingy bastard that wants all the loot he can get, I'm gonna pause here and I'm gonna go back into this area to get more dwarven bolts from those drops. Never mind, the dwarven spears that I did kill there are already gone. So if they did drop bolts, I missed them. Alright, so we only need one of these up here. We can take one back.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Okay, why don't you give it to me?
Here, I picked up this cube for you.
Okay, why do we need these cubes again?
I thought I made myself clear the first time. The boilers in the Great Hall provide steam to the reading room upstairs, which we need in order to open the book's protective case. We need a total of 5 cubes, 1 to operate the pump in the Great Hall, the other 4 to activate the boilers.
Okay, that's why I miscounted. I thought it was 1 to activate the pump and then 5 to do the boilers. What are the black books? Tell me about them.
Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
And who is Hermaeus Mora?
If you have to ask that, you'd probably be best leaving his books to wiser heads than yours. Like all Daedric princes, he's not to be trifled with, but he is subtler than most of his ilk, appropriate for the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. Many scholars and lore masters have been ensnared by the lure of learning the secrets that only Hermaeus Mora possesses. But don't worry, I have no intention of joining them in their endless search through the infinite halls of Apocrypha.
What can you tell me about Morrowind?
The ignorant think it is only a place of ash and lava. It has rolling green plains and swamps and verdant hills, too.
Why is this still lit up?
When the city of Vivec was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild. We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again.
And it's still lit up.
It's the homeland of the Dwemer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Vivec and Aldrune. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
And there's more.
It is the only place where Silt Striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived. Red Mountain dominates the island. Every now and then, ash and debris from an eruption land on our shores. You are too young to remember the Neloth. He defeated Dagorthur and saved us all from the Blight.
That's the main character from Morrowind, the third game in the series.
There is the big island of Ardenfell and the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Vardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself.
Okay, that's it. Good.
Shall we get on with it?
I was worried about how long that would go on. We have 4 cubes left. Just put one there. One there. One here. And the last one right here.
That seems to have done it. Good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but at least it's finally done. Look out! Another steam centurion!
Where? Oh, over there.
I think they may be rebuilt while they're not looking. That's that.
Easy.
I'm going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. If so, it should be a simple matter to release the book.
Yeah, you do that, buddy. I'm looking for treasure. Decent loot. I like how he said he was heading back and he just followed me over here after I said treasure. That's pretty much all there is to this dungeon here. It's actually kind of small for a Dwemer Ruin, which I greatly appreciate. I really don't like splitting these episodes into 2 parts, so anytime they fit nicely into 1 part is great for me. Should we wait for him, or... Yeah, he's here.
Yes, it worked. The steam is flowing. Now, it should be as simple as... That should do it. At last. I hope it was worth it. Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are known to drive many people insane.
Well, I think...
What's the worst that could happen? Well, you could have your mind sucked dry by Hermaeus Mora. But that's supposed to be very rare.
I think this is gonna automatically push us towards the end of the game, or the end of this DLC. There was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do before that, like stuff at Tel Mithryn.
Don't worry, I'll take careful notes of what happens to
But a lot of that stuff you have to do with Neloth, and I figured you could do it before coming here, but it appears you can't. So I guess a lot of that we're gonna have to tackle after finishing the DLC.
Please, go right ahead. I have plenty to occupy me for the moment.
That being said, we'll go ahead and do this next, but we're gonna do it next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.